to the Everyday Scrapper. Today I'm going to be showing you some of my favorite pens that I use on my layouts and cards, and these pens, I'm going to be comparing these pens and how they journal and what surfaces I can actually journal on with them. So here I have put together a list and I wrote out with each pen. And so I'm going to just go through and show you guys what pens I like for what. So the first one you see here is, I wrote the Everyday Scrapper, and that's with the Bic, it's a Z4 pen, and it's got a 0.5 millimeter pen tip. And I really like this pen. You can get it at like CVS. They're about $3, but I really like them. And it's just got a really controlled small tip. So it's really good for journaling on cardstock and paper. But it's not going to be good for your slick labels like from Scenic Route or you know, other labels that aren't kind of papery but have that slicker surface on the top. So another pen that I use is the Pilot Precise V5 rolling ball pen, and it's really good for just regular paper, but it's not going to be good on slick surfaces either, and I don't think it's as controlled as the Z4 that I showed above. It kind of has more sloppiness to it. I feel like I can control the Z4 pen a lot better. Another pen that I've started using a lot since I've gotten them, are the new Martha Stewart pens. These are really good for slick surfaces. I haven't found anything I can't write on, and it doesn't smear. Let me see. They come in a lot of colors. This is the 0.5 millimeter ones, and she also makes them in marker sizes too. But I really like this, and they're fade proof, which is really good for scrapbookers. So this pen is really good for, I can pretty much use this on any layout because I'm not going to find anything that I can't write on with it. Another pen that I really like are by Foray, and they're fine points. And these are a really nice pen. A lot of liquid comes out. So these are really good for when you want something bold on a layout. And the other good thing about them is they come in a lot of colors, and but these aren't good for your labels either, but they're really good for cardstock because since they have a lot of liquid, they're going to fill into your textured cardstock really well, so you can journal on them without having any problems. The next pen I'm going to show you is the Staedtler. These are Staedtler pens. They're kind of like Sharpies, but they're not going to be good for paper. See how there's a lot of liquid, and it just is kind of too chunky for paper. But these are really good for labels. If you're doing like one word, I wouldn't try to do a whole journaling block. These are permanent, and they're not going to smear. So I did this on a piece of plastic just to show you this isn't going to smear off, and it dries instantly. And then what I wanted to show you guys with the Sharpie was the difference. This is a Staedtler pen, and then this is Sharpie, and I don't even know if you can see it. It's not as bold, it's not as bright, and you don't have as much control. Like, I was struggling writing this neatly, the Sharpie, but I wrote with the Staedtler pen very easily and didn't have a problem with it. So these are just a lot of the pens that I like to use, and my pen collection grows because I like to try new things. So if you have a pen that you like to use with your journaling, please let me know. Leave a comment on my blog. I'd really like to hear what pens you use on your layouts and what pens you've found that defy kind of the surfaces that we normally don't think that we can journal on. So that's all I have today for you. But until next time, I hope you stay an everyday scrapper.